Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming to my channel, D versus Debt. This is D, and today it's a little bit different because I wanted to show off my graduation gift to myself. So a couple of days ago, I applied for graduation, so it's officially official. I will be graduating with straight A's, so a 4.0. If this very last set of assignments that I turned in work out in my favor, but according to my grade book, with all the assignments I've turned in, things are good. So worst case scenario, all A's and 1 B, but we'll see. So I wanted to reward myself with something fancy, and because I'm too much of a tightwad to ever buy a Moterm, even though I've been wanting one forever, I decided, okay, this is my gift. But me being me, I wanted to get a deal on it, so I ended up buying a used one on eBay. And guess how much I paid for it, y'all? I did haggle it because that's how I roll. And so I was able to get the price down and we settled on $25. So I was very, very excited because according to the description, it's brand new, never been used. The person bought it and just never got around to using it. So that's my favorite kind of deal. And by the looks of it, it is new. So let me go ahead and show you. So again, this is my gift to myself. It actually cost more to apply to graduate. So the application fee was $35. And this fancy gift for my graduation is $25. So excited. So this is so silly, but I never thought I'd be as excited as I was about a box. So when I opened up my package, I was like, yes, they sent it to me in the Moterm box. So I have to find a use for it. And the other thing I have to find a use for is the dust bag that it comes in. Oh my gosh. So if y'all have any ideas, how should I use this thing? Because obviously once the wallet is in use, then this thing is just going to be sitting around empty. So here she is. So pretty. Love the color. In fact, it kind of matches what I currently use as a wallet right now, which is just a little tiny leather pouch that's almost the same color that's attached to my keychain. So the thing that really sold me on this is it has this magnet. If you know me, you know I love magnets. And so for me, I love the fact that this is going to keep the section here where I'm going to be putting receipts in, like closed, shut. So I thought this was just so cool. And by the looks of it, I was going around zipping everything open, taking a peek inside, and she's clean as a whistle. There are no marks that I can find to show that this has ever been used. So here's this other thing too that's really cool. And it's brand new in the bag. The bag doesn't look like it's ever been opened. But basically this is so that you can have more cards put into here. So I think that's just super cool. Like, yeah, I don't think this thing has ever been broken in. These look brand spanking new as well. So safe to say, I think I scored y'all $25 for a brand new A7 Moterm with the fancy ollie clip. So let me go ahead and show you how I'm going to set it up as my wallet. I had purchased a set of these A7 zipper envelopes, and it came in a set actually of A5, A6, and A7. So because I use all three for my planners, because I'm a crazy planner lady, I thought this is perfect. I'll use these in here. So what I did then is I bought a sheet of, and it happens to match my background, of this cardstock that came out to $1 at Hobby Lobby. It's a 12 by 12 sheet, $1.99, but I got it on sale for 50% off. So I cut it down to 4.5 or 4 3/4 by 2.5, and basically just put it into the envelope. And this is basically just to make it look prettier, but also to hide the fact that there's money inside. Because I didn't want to make it glaringly obvious that, you know, there's money hanging out in here. So I wanted to pretty it up, but also kind of, because it's cardstock, it gives it more of a shape to keep it stiff. And then I cut out letters. As you can see, this one says bank. So when I need to take money back to the bank, or when I go withdraw money from the bank, I can stick it in this envelope. These are the other ones I made. So because I had a set of 5, I put them in order of importance to me. So food, of course, is number 1, then fun, then gas, then miscellaneous in case I need to go pay a bill, or maybe I have challenge money in here from my plant savings challenge and I want to go plant shopping, you know, whatever it is. And the last one's going to be bank. So I decided to go with removable vinyl because it's easier for me to weed. I absolutely hate weeding, and I'm convinced that removable vinyl is a lot more easy to weed, but also because of the fact that when I get tired of this and want to change the label out, I can literally just peel it off and start over with a new label. So I thought this was the greatest way to reuse these as many times as possible until basically the envelopes fall apart. I also, because I hate weeding, I just go with the simplest, most basic font and make it huge because I'm just weeding. I don't know if anyone else feels like me. It's just not my favorite thing in the world. So basically then I used from the Dollar Tree as transfer tape, and I reused it over and over with all the labels. That's why it looks so dirty and gross. But I use the clear contact paper, and it works just as good. So you literally just, you know, put it on the where you had your vinyl lettering, peel it off carefully, and then now it's ready to transfer onto your little envelope. So you kind of just eyeball it and decide where you want it to go. So that looks about centered to me. Kind of give it a good rub down. We all like that, right? And then you just peel it off. And ta-da! Like magic, it's good to go. And like I said, the nice thing about the removable vinyl is that when I get tired of this, or I want a different envelope, and I only have 5 to go around, then I can just peel this off and replace it. So I also alternated so that they don't take up so much bulk, the little zippers. So one, I made sure it closed with it here. The other one, I made sure it closed there. And that way it's a little bit smaller shape-wise inside the wallet. If all these little tabs were all in the same place, it'd kind of fan out like that and bulk up. So I did that. So let's go ahead and set this open. Put my envelope in. And then I always like to put in a clip. So this one I've had for a while because it holds things in. So for now I'm going to put it here. I personally, instead of using credit cards, I'll put like debit cards in here, but I'll also use gift cards. Like let's say I'll go and buy a gasoline gift card, a Starbucks gift card, a Amazon, you know, wherever it is that you like to shop, and I prefer to use the gift cards here if I don't want to have a bunch of cash in my little envelopes. I have an itty bitty little pen that I purchased, I'm pretty dang sure, at the 99-cent store. So I thought it was just the right size for here. And so that'll hold it in nice and snug, and that way it doesn't pop out like from the top or the bottom. It's just held in nicely. I'm like those weirdos that that hang truck nuts off of their trucks. But for me, like most planners I've noticed hang things off the top ring. For me, I like to hang it off the bottom of my planners. So just like a dangly little set of truck nuts, I like to put dangly little baubles on the bottom of my planners. So as I'm carrying it, they're just kind of jingle jangling down there. So that is that. And because I'm a sentimental fool, the very first piece of money that I'm going to put into my new wallet is going to be this lucky $2 bill that Kathy from Kathy's Cash and Coins sent, because she is a giant sweetheart. So I don't know if I should put it into there, into there. Where should it live? I think for now I'm going to put it into bank, just symbolically. But I will not be depositing into the bank. It's going to live here as lucky money. So as you can see with the A7 size, because they're so itty bitty, then you do have to fold your money in half. I see some people that fold just a corner so let me show you what I'm talking about. So they fold like a little bit in like this, but I'm too impatient for that nonsense. I just fold it in half and call it good. So there it is, my wallet for the first time, set up with its little truck nuts on the bottom. So that's my official cash envelope setting. The coins are going to go into here. The receipts are going to go into here. And when I'm out and about, then I can take Big Bertha and take out the money I need. So for example, let's say I'm going to take my happy money and spend it. So right now I have $50 from my very first YouTube paycheck that I put into there. And now I can put it into here, and it's going to go into fun because I'm going to blow it on something fun. So there it is. There's my wallet. So I have Big Bertha where I do all the main stuffing. And for this one, then I think I'm going to call her Bitty Betty because she's so tiny and bitty and cute, but she gets the job done. So I hope you enjoyed watching my setup. So excited to be a part of the fancy Moterm wallet club now. And so excited to be done with school. Hallelujah. Thank goodness. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on Freebie Friday.